Boom. Okay. This game is not suitable for, what did it say? Lighthearted audiences or some shit? Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. I may have depression. Crippling depression. But I think we'll be good. Better lube up my hands for this one. So this game was recommended to me for God knows why. It's a rather cute looking game, so I'm sure there's a twist to it somehow though. Because why would it be suitable for audiences that aren't exactly ready? Playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Alright everyone, anybody who's under 13 don't watch, because this is for 18 plus only. Alright, that's very strict, because we're going to be saying some shit, and you don't want to see some shit. And you can sit to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh yeah, this is going to be some really, really hefty stuff we're about to see. I watched the trailer to this, and I love the song. Hello everyone, I'm Dilda Pickle, and today we are here with Doki Doki Literature Club. I've been suggested this game recently, and I thought, you know what? Let's give it a shot. I love that fucking menu music, it's amazing. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I need to read more, dude. I'm serious. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be so annoyed with a girl like this chasing me. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Dildo Pickle. Putting my name in like that's gonna get really weird later, isn't it? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori, whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dildo Pickle, have you decided on joining a club yet? No. A club? I told you already, I'm not really I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I think this person that we actually are is more of a dick than I am. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was just talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Trust me. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I can promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Why not? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. What the fuck? This guy is so resentful towards her. Why? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Jeez. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. For what? Clubs. Oh. Sayori wants me to check out some awesome clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, there's no way I'm going to your club.
How could this happen?
Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would be bringing a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make any promises you can't keep. I guess that's fair. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yikes. This porn's about to be really, really, hot, if you know what I'm saying. Wait, is it porn? I don't know. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere, says Girl 2. Man, this song. I could never stop vibing to this song, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that was cringy, but... Dill the Pickle. What a nice surprise, says Girl 3. Welcome to the club. I would join this club, if you know what I'm saying. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? And I already forgot what voice I gave her, but she was a sassy one, right? What are you looking at? I'm just not gonna make voices. I'm terribly sorry. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. Humph. That's her name, okay. Girl with a sour attitude. Oh, wait. It said their names in the trailer, actually. I think this one was Monica, actually. Actually. I just don't remember the rest. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Yeah, I think that the one in the middle, Natsuki, is the cutest so far. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dildo Pickle. She's a lot more mature, if you know what I'm saying. Monica smiles sweetly. Have we dated? We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. You know when a song drops its beat, and you just can't help but fucking dance? This song is great. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... If she's out of your league, how come she isn't? What? You too, Monica. Come and sit down, Dildo Pickle. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. You know, I probably shouldn't make my name Dildo Pickle. I should probably make it Dylan. You know what? Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh no. Okay, well, we all know now that I fucked up. I ended up restarting my game to make my name change. The game would not let you reset it to change your name, so I had to uninstall it and then reinstall it to then change my name. Doing that, I realized when I got it back and was making progress that the story changed. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh my god, look at her. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Okay, fuck me. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, no. You, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Holy shit, that took forever. That is all the words that were said, I think, before we got to the point we are at. That I stop here? Oh fuck, there's more. What made you consider the literature? Oh wait, no, I'm wasting my time. Actually, we do got we do have the messages, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah, goddamn. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any other major club. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader, says Sayori. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Dylan, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. And I'm not sure of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke about thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fancy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, and it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Wink, 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 wink. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh. I hate horror, says the cutest girl in the classroom. Oh, why is that? Actually, how old are these girls? FBI, open up! Isn't she like 9th grader? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuri? Whoa, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. That's cute. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuri and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I'm not even gonna say it. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels, says Yuri. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki, feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri feel quizzically. Look. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them to each other. Fuck it, that works. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dylan? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I like this. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. This image right here will be the thumbnail. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Dylan. I would totally join this club just for the people in it. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing these poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dylan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. If we get to write it, hell yes. Probably not, though. That'd be fine if we couldn't, but yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Yasuki clean up their food. Hey, Dylan, since we're already here, do you want to walk me home? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always... Sure, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Yeah. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I wonder if we'll have a choice which girl. I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, it's time to write... It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so pick a word. Wrath, precious, friends, prayer, embrace, rain cloud, kawaii, ocean, music, vertigo. Okay, out of all these, I'm okay with prayer. I'll go with prayer for the most edgy experience. Swimsuit, together, imagination, games, waterfall, desire, smile, clumsy, melody, pleasure, clouds, extraordinary, sunset, climax sounds nice. Tenacious, lust, essence, heaven sent, daydream. Hi again, Dylan. Hey, sweetheart. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry, that ain't happening. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dylan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Is that a threat? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dylan always gets hit his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dylan can become good friends too. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Sayori, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when really it's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I like the way he's talking. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Well, here, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is the girl accidentally being so cute? Oof. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm going to end it so suddenly. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, I would appreciate you leaving a like, or if you liked it enough, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye.